What's happening? This is Joshua Buatsi and you're watching Sporting Icons.
This is Callum Johnson and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Now this is a fight I would definitely watch. Callum Johnson versus Joshua Buatsi. And Frank Warren, he seems quite keen on this particular fight, where he says that we would make this fight with Joshua Buatsi in a heartbeat. But he's not sure if Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua would want Joshua Buatsi anywhere near Callum Johnson. Now, I've met both Callum Johnson and Joshua Buatsi. Both very, very nice guys, very pleasant people to talk to. Of course, I've interviewed Callum Johnson on a couple of occasions. I should actually get back on the channel. But I like both of these guys. I really, really do. And if I was to pick a favourite as right now as to who would win this fight, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was, I would probably just about side with Callum Johnson based on experience, based on quite a few things, really. But Joshua Buatsi is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. He's a lovely man, but inside that ring, he is spiteful. So if he beat Callum Johnson, I wouldn't be at all surprised by it. It wouldn't be a shock for me. It really wouldn't. Likewise, I mean, again, if we just look at it realistically, Callum Johnson, Joshua Buatsi, how many rounds would this fight do? I don't think too many. Both of these guys punch with spite. They are devastating punchers. For me, this fight ain't going the distance. It really isn't. I mean, it's possible, of course, but in my opinion, very, very unlikely. Now, I will say, though, as far as Frank Warren, yes, he's very open to make this fight, and I believe him. I think that if there's an opportunity to make Callum Johnson versus Joshua Buatsi, he would do that. He would take it in a heartbeat. I believe him when he says this. And I think one of the reasons, there's a couple of reasons why he would make this fight. Firstly, it's a big fight. Secondly, he believes in Callum Johnson. But thirdly, if Joshua Buatsi beats Callum Johnson, I don't think he's going to hurt him too much. Because Callum Johnson has only just returned to Frank Warren after quite a long stint being part of the Matchroom Fight Nights. Because he never really had the same energy when it comes to Anthony Yarde fighting Buatsi. He seemed to make every excuse in the book as to why Anthony Yarde shouldn't be fighting Joshua Buatsi. He said the same thing about Anthony Yarde not fighting Callum Johnson. And quite a few other people. But when it comes to Callum Johnson, yeah, of course, we'll put him in with Joshua Buatsi. That tells you that he's got faith in Callum Johnson, but didn't really have the faith in Anthony Yarde. But likewise, if Anthony Yarde had fought Buatsi or had fought Callum Johnson when Callum Johnson was on the Matchroom side of things, that would have hurt him because he put a lot of time, a lot of effort, pretty much building up Anthony Yarde from obscurity, really, didn't he? From very limited amateur career. So him building him up, there's a lot of time and investment going into Anthony Yarde. Him losing to a Matchroom fighter, not good. Not good at all. But with Callum Johnson, if he was to lose to Joshua Buatsi, I don't think it would bother Frank Warren too much, if I'm being brutally honest with you. But either way, both of these guys are lovely guys, as I said. I've had more interaction with Callum Johnson, of course. But I would certainly want to watch this fight. I really would. And it would be hard to pick a winner. Let's be brutally honest. I mean, as I said before, I would favour Callum Johnson, but slightly. Because I know how much of a devastating puncher Joshua Buatsi is. This guy punches with intent. And he's a very good boxer, okay? Let's not forget that Joshua Buatsi had a very good amateur career as well. For me, Callum Johnson has missed out on probably some very, very important fight nights during his career due to injury, due to personal problems and that as well. So he has been quite unlucky as far as that's concerned. But for me, for this fight to happen, listen, I'd love to see it next. Of course I would. But ideally, I'd love to see Callum Johnson have one fight or maybe two more fights quite quickly as well. So we can get a fit, active Callum Johnson against a fit, active Joshua Buatsi. Because I don't want whoever loses this fight to say, well, I didn't really have too many rounds, I didn't fight, blah, blah, blah. No, I want both of these guys in the prime that they possibly can and then get it on. Ideally. But if not, hey, that's cool. Put it on next. I'll watch it. And for me, very interesting fight. Very, very interesting fight. And if Frank Warren can get this over the line, yes, please. Yes, please. And both of these guys will get paid very well as well, because I don't think Eddie Hearn would want Buatsi fighting on BT Sport. I really don't think that he'd want that. So if they did create some kind of deal, I think it'd be a case of it would be a Matchroom show. probably on DAZN, because I think Eddie Hearn and Sky is about to come to an end, or maybe not, maybe somewhere else, I don't know. So I think that's probably where it's going to happen. I don't think this fight's going to happen on BT Sport, but if it did, hey, it's cool. Does it really matter? Not really. For me, I would love to see it. I like both of these guys. I rate them both very highly. For me, both of these guys have the potential to become world champion. Even the loser, whoever loses this fight, can still come back and become world champion. Okay, so Callum Johnson, he's on the wrong side of 30. Okay, but still, he doesn't have too many miles on the clock anyway. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this whole fight, this situation. You drop me yours. Would you want to watch this fight? I said before, I would. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you on the next video.